Welcome back to the Hardcore Podcast. This is episode 69, and I'm your host, Robert Melton.
And I'm your co-host, Christopher Norwood.
So we actually have a very, very special episode today. It happens to be episode 69, and we are currently filming this on Valentine's Day, also our friend Terrell's birthday.
Oh, wow. It's kind of like the cross joint of episodes.
Yeah, dude.
The Trinity.
Oh, man.
The 69, Valentine's Day, and most importantly, our buddy Terrell's birthday.
Oh, I thought you were saying cross joint because you're like getting cross-faded, man.
Yeah.
On love.
On love, on
romance.
caffeine, on friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trifecta.
The trifecta. The Holy Trinity.
Indeed. So, we do have a very special segment later on. However, to start this episode off, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro. Then we're going to get into some gaming shit.
Okay, cool. Excuse me.
All right. So, do you remember that Garden Life, a cozy simulator game?
Garden Life.
It's called Garden Life, a cozy simulator.
I don't remember that one. No.
Oh, interesting. I want to say it's like a first person, like a more realistic but stylized take on like a cozy game. So like you can have like a full garden and all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
We seen it in one of those shows that was like debuting trailers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like a showcase. Conference.
Yeah. Damn. Either way, that comes out on February 22nd. Probably the only important thing that happens that day. But
George Washington's birthday.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Yeah. Also, your birthday. You turned 30 years old this year.
I do. Yes. 222.
When is that? When's the 22nd? Is that next Friday?
I think it's that Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah, because that Saturday's the 24th. 23rd be Friday. So that Thursday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. This looks like a pretty damn good cozy simulator, as it has in the title. So be on the lookout for that if you're into that genre.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be a pretty cozy simulator to have that in the title.
True.
Like it's literally called Garden Life, a cozy simulator.
Yep. Now, I can't remember what systems it came out for. I didn't write it down, but I know it looked really cool when I seen the trailer, so that's why I, put it on here.
Is this on like Ashley's radar? Does she know about this?
I don't know if she knows about it or not. I'll definitely have to tell her about it, though.
Mm.
It seems up her alley, for sure. After that, Pacific Drive. Do you remember this?
I think I do. This one's literally like a driving game, but it has something to do with like storms and stuff.
Yeah, and I think there's like slight like horror elements to it.
Kind of like sci-fi-ish.
Yeah, but you're pretty much like the car, kind of.
You're just like driving the whole game.
Yeah.
Cars is getting the game it deserves.
Yeah.
I wish.
But it's like a realistic, obviously textured game. With some very weird elements. I'm not sure entirely how it plays.
But that comes out?
That also comes out February 22nd.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. There's a couple other games, but they weren't like anything up our alley, I don't think. Not that this one is. I just think it's an interesting game.
Yeah. I love that on your birthdays, we get big titles like Pokemon. And then my birthday, we get that. We get Garden Life and Car Simulator.
Pretty much.
What's it called again?
Garden Life? A cozy simulator. Pacific Drive.
Pacific Drive. Okay.
Specific Drive.
Specific. Specific.
And I believe can't remember the other titles. But who cares?
Right. The day's not that important.
But yeah, there are a couple other. I don't even know if they're AAA. They're probably indie titles that come out on your birthday. So definitely a few games to look forward to.
I mean, look them up, as well.
Look them up
Yeah, look them up.
to look forward
Yeah, that's your thing.
to then play when they release.
Yeah. Get it soon.
Exactly. Now,
By the time you're hearing this, you'll get it in a few days.
very true. In about 3 if you listen to this when it comes out.
Yeah, it's technically a few.
Yeah.
That's where a few begins.
A lot of people,
A lot of people say it's couple, but no, that makes no sense.
that's why you say a couple.
Yeah, if it's
a couple
two.
is 2.
If it's 2, exactly. A couple days can only be 2.
A few, 3. You could
3 or
say
more.
a few or more.
Yeah, I always say a few is between 3 and 5. That's
No,
a few days.
A few is 3.
Oh,
For me.
literally just 3? Yeah.
For me,
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
But,
I see your argument.
It's always different for other people. A half dozen, that's 6 to me. For some people, it could be 2,000. I don't know.
That should always be
No,
6.
kidding. 2,000's a ton.
Unless you're like half a baker's dozen, then I guess you can maybe say 7. At that point, just say in a week.
Is a baker's dozen 14?
I think a baker's dozen is 13.
13?
Mhm.
Why 13?
I don't know. It's just that extra one.
I've never really gotten that reference.
I'm about 82.5% sure on that.
Well,
That's
Sharon.
what a baker's dozen is. Yeah, seriously. Baker hands. She'll know.
Is it because they just use extra?
Yeah, I think it's
Or
kind
they
of
have an
like,
extra for themselves?
Yeah, you know how when you're adding seasoning, you're like, oh, I'd ask for a teaspoon of this. I add a little bit more. I think that's like a baker's dozen.
Professor X.
It adds, it asks for a dozen, but a baker's dozen, I'll give it a little bit more.
Isn't that his name? Professor X from the Powerpuff Girls?
No, Professor X, that's from X-Men.
Yeah, but what's the professor from?
I don't think it's Professor X. He adds Chemical X.
Well, I know that.
Professor. I think they just called him Professor, right?
Oh, maybe it is just Professor.
Professor. I mean, maybe if you're really into it, maybe there's an episode where they actually gave his name, but I think they just referred to him as
Probably
Professor.
like Reginald.
Professor Daddy.
I mean,
That's their father.
oh. I just thought he was a handsome man.
He's not
Kind of
bad.
blocky.
As far as cartoons from that era, you have Professor, you have Dexter's father.
Johnny Bravo.
You have Eustace from Courage.
No,
You have Johnny.
That's hot.
You have Johnny Bravo. Hoo-ha! What's shaking, mama? Yeah. Weird enough, that was always my mom's favorite.
Johnny Bravo?
Yeah. Maybe my mom was sexually attracted to Johnny Bravo. I don't know.
I mean, to be
I'm not
fair,
gonna ask her, but
her husband is pretty similar.
he's got the same build, same
Yeah.
hairstyle, and
So
everything.
just imagine Johnny Bravo playing Clash of Clans. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Got to
Do the monkey with me.
get the. I don't even know. I don't even know enough about that game. I can't even make a reference. I don't know.
Oh, send your ogres out. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't played that game in years. Couldn't tell you. So I don't know if you've seen this. IGN has announced it will host IGN Live, an in-person 3-day fan event in LA this summer featuring gaming and entertainment creators, developers, publishers, and enthusiasts.
So maybe the start of a new E3
I think so.
kind of show.
Yeah. I'm definitely
pretty cool.
interested in that. For a 3-day event,
Yeah.
it's got to be packed.
I mean, again, whenever we mention IGN, we usually follow that with, take it with a grain of salt. But still, if that just means we have another event to look forward to where we'll get new trailers and world premieres, and then, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, although we don't condone the scores that IGN gives every game,
Mm-hmm.
although, they have good takes sometimes.
Yeah,
it
I
all
like hearing their
depends on
perspective.
the...
Yeah, you can usually tell,
Yeah.
during the review, if you're this person doesn't really know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not every person writing an article or submitting a score is going to have the same take as the next guy.
Yeah.
But, they're critics.
Yeah. Opinions
but
are so interesting.
aren't they?
I was thinking this the other day.
Everybody has one.
I seen a video, and it was a guy at some type of a con, probably some type of anime con, and he was like, "Hey, hot take. What's the protagonist that you hate?" But like a hot take. So like obviously a protagonist that most people really like.
Right.
And this video was centered around someone hating Gon from Hunter x Hunter. And there was a couple people there that agreed. And I was like, man, like they were given reasons. And like I understand the reasons that they were giving. I think it had to deal with like his growth, that he just kind of stayed immature throughout the whole thing, which throughout the whole thing he was, I think, like still the same age,
Right.
But he went through a lot that would maybe inspire some growth. But I was just thinking about that, and I was like, man, people are like trash in Hunter x Hunter. But me, I personally love Gon. I love Hunter x Hunter. But it's just so interesting that this person pretty much doesn't like Hunter x Hunter, whereas I see it as like one of my favorites of all time.
Give me your
Yeah.
best Gone impression.
I don't even know what what he like sounds like for the English dub.
Come take this ass, Hisoka.
No.
Is that his name? Hisoka?
Gon. I can do a Ahsoka impression. But yeah, no, that was one that I definitely watched through with the sub. And I'm not like a big sub over dub guy, but that sub is really good.
The sub is good?
The sub is good. Yeah.
How the fuck do you know? You can't even understand it.
I mean, you can read along.
They're just
but
making
like,
noises.
It's good. It's good.
They're making noises. I mean, that's
He's
pretty much
trying to
all.
start something.
That's pretty much all speaking is. Just making noises
Yeah, that's true.
in a specific pattern.
Yeah.
Kind of weird when you think about it.
I feel like
How did we learn this?
I feel like everything is just weird when you think about it. When you really
I mean,
think too deeply.
I guess
Like,
it can be weird if you
everything
don't think about it.
Can be really weird. Man, we are getting off on a tangent here.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
IGN Live.
Opinions. Crazy. We all got
Who'd
it.
have thought it?
Yeah.
All right. So, the PlayStation 5 is entering the latter stages of its life cycle, Sony says.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because I would say on average, a console's life cycle is like 6 to 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this year, towards the end of this year, we'll have had the PS5 for 4 years.
Indeed.
Because yeah, that was released 2020, holiday season of 2020. Yep.
Yeah, I got it written down right here. The PlayStation 5 launched November 2020
Mm-hmm.
during the height of the pandemic and has now sold 54.7 million in just over 3 years.
Do we know where that stacks against the PS2? Because I know.
PS2 is at like 220 or so.
Okay, because I was gonna say, still to this day, that's like the greatest selling console of
Yeah.
all time. I was just curious where it was in comparison.
Yeah, I want to say that's accurate. I could be wrong. But
Yeah, I mean that sounds right. It's somewhere.
just
around
off the top of my
Right.
head, that's what
Yeah.
the number
I believe
that
you.
comes to my mind is. I mean, we've looked it up before,
Yeah.
a long time ago, but
It's back there in the subconscious.
yeah.
You pulled that.
220. The PS4 came out November 2013, and the PlayStation 5 came out 7 years later in November 2020. If this pattern repeats itself, the PS5 will come out November 2027. That is so fucking weird to think about.
You said November 2027.
That is not that far away.
No, it's really not, especially with just how time flies. But you think about where when the I guess that is accurate when the PS2 came out and then when the PS3 came out. Because I think the PS3 was like 06, 07. I think it was 06, and I want to
Mhm.
say the PS2 came out in 99, something like that. So yeah, that adds up. It's within that 6 to 8 year range.
Yeah, I want to say 06. But
Yeah, because I know we were in 7th grade, but we were in 7th grade the years of 06 and 07.
Exactly, yeah.
06 going into 07. Like we were in that we were born in a time where the what grade we were in is like what year it's going to be.
Which I always thought was really cool.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
like,
what do you get that once every 100 years?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a fucking Gerudo, baby.
You're a Gerudo?
Hell yeah, Ganon.
Oh. Yeah. Seriously, that's funny. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Hit you with some lore.
Ooh.
Some Zelda lore. I'm not hitting you with. I'm just saying.
Oh. I was like, dang, what a segue. We're getting Zelda lore coming off that.
Here's some lore. Christopher was born February 22nd.
There you go.
Old lore.
Old lore.
30 next Thursday.
There's some hardcore lore for you.
Mm-hmm. What do you got?
What am I drinking?
No, what do you have? Information?
It was just an interesting point I seen. Obviously there's a lot of Pokemon speculation, which Pokemon Day is coming up, right?
It should
When do we
be.
get that? That should be next week.
Should be. They haven't made an announcement for anything, though.
Oh, like we don't have an official day?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to guess next Friday, 23rd.
Mm.
That's my guess. It's usually during the 20-something of February,
Yeah.
right? But, I mean, isn't there a Pokemon Day, though? So shouldn't it be that day? That same day every year?
Whether
Shit,
they
for
do
all-
that or not, I
For
don't
all
know.
we know, it could be this week. But either way, there's a lot of talk about what is going to
February
get announced.
27th.
27th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So not next week, but the week following. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of speculation about what Pokemon game we're going to get. I'm sure you've seen it. If you're,
Legends Kyurem.
like, in the community, you've probably seen a ton of videos about it. But I seen this guy's video, and he was referencing fan art that someone made, and it was for it was as if we're getting a Johto and Unova game, like, in one. I was like, wow, this is really interesting. It was pretty cool fan art, but Riddler Koo reposted that picture.
No way.
And I was thinking, I was like, whoa, this is so interesting. What if we get that, and this whole time, it's been right in front of us? Think about the newest paradoxes we got. We got Johto paradoxes. We got Unova paradoxes.
Oh.
Johto from the past,
Well,
Unova from the future.
that is true, and Pokemon tends to kind of do that.
Yeah, I mean,
They put a lot of references in their previous games.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, what if we are getting some, like both of those in one game somehow?
That would be
it was
really
just a
sick.
a video I seen. It just made me think. I was like, wow, they could do that. Like, there's evidence for it.
I mean, shit.
They could tie, like, Celebi into it somehow, and
They need to
that would be
mix
really
things up.
interesting.
So
Yeah, like, we could be like people. I'm sure you have a party that really wants Johto. I'm sure you have a party that really wants Unova. Obviously, we'll take whatever, but, like, we may be getting both.
honestly, not a bad idea for getting both games. Like one's Johto, one's Unova.
Yeah. Or it's almost like a Johto where you're getting, like, both the Kanto and the Johto region. But, like, this is almost like 2-in-1.
Yeah.
Where, like, you can get you're able to travel to a past Johto, and you're able to travel to a future Unova in the same game.
And then take a train to Kanto.
Take a train to Kanto.
That'd
That would be really cool, though, right?
be sick. Yeah, no, that would be crazy. I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything about that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, that's literally it. I seen that actually today, and I was like, wow, this got me thinking.
Okay. I'm going to have to dive deeper into that later.
Yeah.
Because that sounds really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. That really got you thinking.
Yeah, because, like,
Robert's like, oh my God, my mind is blown.
we've had a lot of information just come out from all these, like, speculators of, like, what's going to come out. And they're like, oh, it's definitely Black and White 3 or Black and White Remake or,
Black and White Legends,
Yeah.
Legends Skyrim, you know.
I mean, honestly,
Pokemon's like, y'all are all wrong.
a Unova, you said Unova, right?
Well, Gen 5, yeah, you know.
Yeah, so Unova with Johto.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Unoto.
However,
Johto.
Junova. Genova? It would be cool, however, I'm still on the side of a Arceus sequel.
I don't even have to say anything. You know I'm with you.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't give a fuck if it's a sequel or not. Just give us another Arceus.
I feel like it is inevitable. Like, I don't want to get into a Pokemon tangent. But it is inevitable. Like, with this DLC, you gave us Param,
Yeah.
who has ties to oh my gosh, how dare I blank on this name? of this
Aaron.
character from Legends
The
Arceus.
professor?
No, the Adaman.
Oh,
Close ties to
yeah.
Adaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, yeah, who's literally originally from the Hisui region.
Mhm.
She has the Hisuian Growlithe. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's inevitable. It's just when we just are impatient. We want it now, but I think we're gonna get it.
It's my
either way.
Pokemon and I want it now.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's be real. No matter what they come out with, we're going to buy it.
we're gonna buy it.
play it.
Yeah, seriously.
Might suck, but we'll suck it up. We'll like it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Suck the teat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pokemon is mother.
Yeah, we'll suck the teat. Keep milking.
And
it
for
out.
now, we have a stepmother to take care of us.
That's right, in the form of Power World. This is actually going to be another Power World episode. Gotcha.
You fucking thought.
Oh, man. You thought we were done? They're like, man, 3 episodes in a row. There's no way they're going to do a 4th.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Actually, it may have been 4 episodes in a row.
There's no way they're going to do a 5th.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got in terms of those.
Oh, okay.
Video
In
game
terms
shit.
of gaming news?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any for you?
No. What else do you have planned?
Well, what have you done this week? What have you been up to?
Oh, okay. Still Power World. Still grinding.
Oh, fuck, he was serious.
No, putting the hours in Power World. Not done. Still have plenty to do. If you see what's left, it doesn't look like there's a lot to do, but
Yeah.
there's still plenty to do. Been playing that. Been listening to a lot of The Devil Wears Prada. Just kind of reliving my like angsty teen years. Just going through all those albums again. Hell, we were listening to them last night while playing Power World. It was amazing. Yeah, I'm just kind of falling back in love with them and Mike Ranico. Gosh, what a icon.
Would you suck him off?
Oh my god. Of course you would go there.
Hey,
Yes, I would.
I was just
kidding.
curious.
No, I wouldn't. But I would love to like meet him, shake his hand.
I'm surprised you haven't, to be honest.
Well, I'm trying to think of the. It's not like I've gone to so many Devil Wears Prada shows, but I recently went to one. But I don't even think there's an opportunity.
They're too big time.
Maybe, but sometimes, if they're into like, I'm not saying he's not into this, but if you're into like meeting the fans and stuff, there will be an opportunity or like a VIP package. I don't even think that was an option.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, a lot of times, like, the smaller bands, they'll just go to their merch table.
Right.
And just kind of hang out. But,
right.
The big timers, they're in the green room smoking a joint and getting ready to hit the next city.
I mean, like, I imagine myself with that, like, platform and, like, being in that big of a band. Like, of course, I would be very thankful for the fans. And not that I suffer from crippling social anxiety, but I feel like I would kind of just want to put on a good show and then just go hang out too, I don't know if I'd want to get out there with the fans. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
So, yeah, I get it as well. But that's really it. I've just been working as usual. Hanging out with my boy Remus. That's my homie. We've been running, getting some exercise in, trying to get him to lose some weight.
What'd you do for the Super Bowl?
I worked.
Fuck yeah.
I worked and spent money on whatnot.
No.
It's got me, as it always does.
Is it really spending money if you're earning it at the same time?
It's an investment. That's what I tell myself.
Exactly.
But no, I actually got a lot of some good deals. I mean, there's days when I'm on whatnot and I'm like, oh man, I spent some stupid money. I shouldn't have got that card. But then there's days where I'm like, oh man, that looked really clean. I'm gonna flip the fuck out of that. That was good. And that's more so what it was. I was like, man, I got some good deals.
Damn.
Still need to fucking cut it out though. But I'm telling myself like, hey, this is your birth month. Like you deserve this. Like if you do get any birthday money and like you have vacation coming up, just that money went towards that. So you're good. You're good. The things we tell ourselves to justify things that we do.
It's good justification.
But that's really it. Just been jamming, playing some games, working, hanging out with Remus. What about you?
Pretty much just Power World, working. I got sick last week right after the episode. That was weird.
That was
Like,
weird.
if you listen back to the last episode, I just got a random cough, like right at the end.
Well, I didn't notice that, but I remembered right after we finished filming, you're like, "Man, is it cold as shit in here?"
Dude, it
now?"
was freezing.
And I was like, I mean, it feels a little cooler than usual, but I like the cold temperature anyways.
Yeah, so I ended up calling out the next day. And no.
Play a little hooky to play some Power World.
Dude, that was the thing. I got home. I wanted to play some Power World, but I was dead fucking exhausted and tired and just felt like shit.
Yeah.
And I messaged you, and I was like, dude, I feel like shit, so I can't play. And I stayed in that bed from like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m., whenever it was, last Wednesday after we recorded, and until like 1 or 2 p.m. the next day.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I did that. Like, to feel so bad to do that.
Yeah. And I never like threw up or anything. I felt nauseous, and like I had like the shivers, and then I had like the cold sweats and a cough, a headache, all this other shit. But then it passed like the next day pretty
Mhm.
much. And I was still like a little weak, but it was weird as fuck. It was
Yeah.
like an actual like 24/7, 24-hour bug.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird.
You need to stop vaping, man.
Maybe that's what it was. That's what it was.
Maybe. It's inevitable. It's going to get you one day,
Yeah. I mean, that shit was worse than COVID.
Yeah. No. Again, I've said it once. I'll say it again. I really enjoyed having COVID. I just felt obviously it affected people differently.
Oh yeah,
It
no.
just kind
When
of
it hit us,
me a
because
little
it
bit.
hit us all when we lived in this house.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
We just fucking played video games all week
I know.
together.
Because it was just, I felt fatigued. That was
Mhm.
really it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went through like both Telltale Batman games, and it was amazing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yep. I mean, it was over like 3 to 5 days. I think it was like 5-ish days that I was out, because that was like the standard for at least where I
Yeah.
worked. You had to be out for 5 days. And yeah, I just went through both of them.
Hmm.
Great games. Oh my gosh, really good games. Really good storytelling.
Were they short?
I mean, I think it was like 8 to 12 hours for
Oh,
each.
okay.
But again, those games have a lot of replayability.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's one of those games where you're just
Oh,
like
to
making
taking different
decisions.
paths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just so many different
Gotcha.
paths you can take. But
That's
I mean,
cool.
that's not the type of gamer I am. Like, oh, I want to see what happens when this happens. When
Yeah.
I do this. But I mean, it was a really good story.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. For me, well, I guess for us, COVID wasn't too bad.
I feel like for games like that, like similar to like Baldur's Gate, it's like you go back into it with like a new file or a new character, and you're like trying to get the different options, but then you're like, but that's not me. I'm still gonna do this.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, I saved this person last time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll kill him.
But then I won't get this item.
I'm not a killer, though. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I have morals even in video games.
I'm not a killer.
Till it comes to Power World, and then I'm just chopping up Anubis for some large souls.
I mean, that's you, dude. Even I haven't. I still feel just that connection. I'm like, I haven't even unlocked, like, the butcher knife.
That was the only time I did it. I needed some
Can't do
large
it.
souls, and I was like, you are the sacrifice. Honestly, I don't hate you, but you're doing a good deed. Thank you. So,
Selfish.
hey, man.
You could have just gone to, like, the Frost region and just fucking took 30 minutes. Could have got all you needed.
Could have, but I decided to play Thanos. Soul for a soul.
Convenience. This is America.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, let's get into the segment.
And I gotta say, before we get into the segment, you told me that there was some surprise you had. You didn't tell me anything about it. But I noticed before we started filming that I have 2 cameras on me.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. What do we got?
All right. So, Chris.
Do you want segment music? Or
Oh, I have it.
Oh, okay, sorry. My bad.
Chris actually has no idea what this is. But this is The Blind Bachelor.
The Blind Bachelor.
Mostly because I have some missions here for the Bachelor Chris, they have submitted their applications to become perhaps his Valentine this year.
Okay.
And it's called The Blind Bachelor, partly because you won't see any of them,
Right.
and you're half blind. So I just thought it was kind of cool.
That is true. Fun fact. some more Christopher lore for you. Yeah, I can't really see out of my life.
And if you listen to the audio-only version, he's also a ginger. So that's kind of cool, too.
Half blind, no soul, soulless.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect participant for the blind.
Thanos can't even kill you.
He can't?
Nope.
Oh, nice. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Why can't he kill me?
You have no soul.
Oh.
Duh, silly.
There's always a silver lining, eh?
Exactly. This is The Blind Bachelor.
I'm ready.
And here is our contestant, Christopher Norwood.
That's me.
All right. So, our first applicant. I'm going to read these to you, and at the end, you will decide who is your potential Valentine.
Okay.
First submittee. Hi, Chris. I'm submitting my application to be your Valentine. My name is Sasha, and I'm from the Secondes Islands. I'm 27 years old, and I'm 5'2". My hobbies include playing video games. My favorite is Raid Shadow Legends, dumpster diving behind Kroger with my pops, and crushing grapes between my dogs on my off days from work. I sex chicks for a poultry factory for a living. I enjoy all types of movies and TV genres, so I'm not picky. I think we would be a good match because I also have red hair, but it's not visible as it's where the sun don't shine. I have a white pussy that would love to meet you.
What? You crush grapes between your dog? Is that what
Dogs?
I mean? Dogs?
Yeah. Another term for toes.
Oh, hold on. There was something else in there that I couldn't quite grasp what they were getting at. I already forgot just because that was so wild.
Perhaps it was I sex chicks at a
yeah,
poultry
yeah.
factory.
What's that? Yeah.
Like sexing, like
I
determining the
sex?
sex, male or female, like
Oh.
a hen from a rooster.
And where is this person from?
The Secondes Islands.
The Suck on D's Island. Yeah, okay.
That's what it has on there.
Okay, this is a real person.
The Secondes Islands.
Secondes.
That's the submission.
Is that a real place?
No, I think that was a meme.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. Secondes.
All right, so that was Sasha.
Bangkok?
Keep it in the bank.
Sasha. She sounds. She's got. Yes. This would be. Yes. Okay.
All right,
This would be fun.
our next. Hello, Christopher. My name is Bertha, but my friends call me Big Berth. I'm 64 from Dallas, Texas.
64. I like mature women.
So you know I like things big. It would simply tickle me pink to be your
Short king.
Valentine this year. Some fun facts about me. I love my 17 cats, calling the cops on my neighbors, and I could fit 8 hot dogs in my mouth at once.
Oh,
It's a lot more than your one.
color me impressed.
I know we'd get along like two pigs in shit because everything, especially the ladies, are better in Texas. Now again, that was Bertha.
Heard. Yeah, she's mature.
I mean, she's probably already gone through menopause. That's kind of cool.
Does she know I'm a short king?
I mean, probably.
Okay. All right, I got it. Bertha.
Bertha? Sasha Bertha.
Sasha. Bertha.
All right. Howdy, Christopher. This is my humble request to be your Valentine. My name is Bogart Humphrey III from Belgium. In my spare time, I like to attend a matinee show at my village's moving picture house. Afterwards, I enjoy a stroll to the vineyards where I procure a bottle of fine vintage and drink until I'm positively frothing for a man like yourself. With me, you will never excuse me. With me, you will never have to worry about money, for my daddy owns the largest Bad Dragon factory in Europe. That also means we can test all the new goodies.
The what? The bad dragon?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Bad Dragon? It's like the animalistic dildos.
Okay, I thought so.
I think we would be a perfect match because of our shared love of the YouTube sensation Freg Figglehorn and putting our willies into anything that moves. I wait eagerly for your response. P.S. I'm edging myself until we finally get to meet.
There's a lot of value there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was Bogart.
Yeah. They're an old soul. I like that.
It was unclear if that was a male or female. I'm going to go male.
Okay.
So there is no... You're open, right? You'll try anything once. You said it on the episode.
I did say it, and it's on the internet, so that
Means it's
by
real.
default makes it true.
Exactly. All right. Hello, Christopher. I'm submitting my application to be your Valentine. My name is Johanna from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I'm 25 years old. My hobbies include competitive dog grooming, blood painting, in parentheses, I made a portrait of you, frog catching, and anything Pokemon. I do hair and nails for dogs for a living, and I could do yours too. I like watching all kinds of animes, but my favorite is Bobo Bobo.
Ooh, that's a classic.
Yeah. I think we would be a good match because I could listen to you talk all day, and I love a man with hobbit feet.
Ooh.
Fun fact, I faked my death to get out of a wedding.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, it's Bobo.
Sorry, I was just
Reading
reading it.
No,
how
it's
it
all good.
was.
Rookie mistake. It's fine.
Yeah. The next one. So that sorry. Was
All right, so
was there a name there?
The way all right, I got A, B, C,
Johanna.
and D. Okay.
Mhm.
Joanna's D.
Yeah.
Sounds very promising.
Don't get your hopes up yet.
Okay. Oh, man, I'm also just so humbled. Like, there's so many.
There's quite a few.
Wow, yeah.
Dear Christopher, can I call you Chris? ASL. Do you know what that means?
Oh, fuck, I've heard this. ASL. No, what is it?
Age, sex, location.
Okay, that's...
It was like
I
an old
wouldn't have
chat
known that.
room thing in like the early 2000s.
I thought I knew that. I did not know that.
Okay. Dear
ASL.
Christopher, can I call you Chris? ASL is 28, female, Texas. I do a lot of fun things in my spare time, which includes surfing the web for wedding venues to get married at, streaming my Omegle conversations on Twitch, and running my cousin's OnlyFans as the creative director.
Creative director. Okay.
Yeah. Like I stated before, that was all. Like I stated before, that was all stuff I do in my spare time. For work, I am a full-time Hunter x Hunter fan fiction writer, which comes to life through my cousin's OnlyFans. I love ramen, 10-gallon hats, and Buc-ee's. I think we would be a good match because you are gone love this kitty. Get it?
You are, gone love this kitty. Like gone
Yeah.
from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Love this kitty.
I hope you will be my Valentine, as my cousin said he will punish me if I don't find a man. Love, Chloe. P.S. I can't wait to be daddy's little kitten. So
Hey.
Chloe from Texas loves Buc-ee's.
Mm-hmm. And 10-gallon hats. She's
True.
a
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome kind of gal.
All right. Salutations, Christopher. I'm throwing my hat into the ring to compete for the illustrious position of your Valentine. Let me introduce myself. I go by Tamantha, and I hail from the mystical realm of Ohio. At 26, I'm like a fine wine, ageless and prone to causing unexpected sprouts of diarrhea. Okay. Now let's dive into the kaleidoscope of my interests. When I'm not busy perfecting my sock puppet theater skills or leading expeditions to find the world's largest rubber band ball, you can catch me embarking on epic quests in the realm of competitive pancake flipping, and who can resist the allure of my culinary experiments? Occasionally I delve into the daring world of extreme jigsaw puzzle solving, pushing the boundaries of human intellect one piece at a time.
I get that.
Professionally, I'm a pioneer in the field of professional bubble wrap popping. Yes, you heard that right.
Hmm.
I spend my days ensuring that every bubble is popped to perfection. Much like a maestro conducting a symphony of snaps and crackles. Entertainment-wise, I'm a true aficionado of the bizarre and unconventional. from synchronized underwater knitting to interpretive dance-offs with woodland creatures. I'm always up for an adventure, and as for my hair color, well, let's just say it's as vibrant and ever-changing as a mood ring on a roller coaster. Oh, and speaking of companions, allow me to introduce my faithful sidekick, Sir Wigglesworth. He's a noble sloth with a penchant for napping and solving riddles faster than you can say Valentine's Day. So Christopher, are you ready to embark on a Valentine's Day adventure with me? Your potential partner in shenanigans. Let's make this February 14th a day filled with laughter, surprises, and perhaps a pancake or two. That was, again, Tamantha from Ohio.
I don't think I could tell you, other than Tamantha, I don't remember any of their names.
We'll go through them. All right.
So we had A, B, C, D. I like D. E. I think that was F. So this is G.
Perhaps.
Okay.
How
How many are there? Oh my gosh, am I
It's like
that
around
many
10.
people like
There's
want to
so. I guess so.
spend this Valentine's Day with me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi,
And
Christopher.
they all reached out to you?
Yeah.
They're all so interesting. I can say that. They're all just a
I
bunch
threw
of
it out
characters.
there, and the bait was snagged.
Well, I like to think that it was just hundreds, and you're choosing the best.
Oh,
You're
I
like,
definitely.
I know my boy, and these ones are the candidates.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Hi, Christopher. My name is Sarah, and I am the self-proclaimed queen of Jonesboro, Arkansas. At 34, I've got more sass than a Southern belle at a debutante ball, and more adventure in my pinky finger than most folks find in a lifetime. When I'm not floating down the Mississippi River with an inner tube filled with Miller Lite, you can find me donning my judge's hat at the hottest dog shows in town. As a connoisseur of canines,
The Miller Lite, man. I'm out.
As a connoisseur of canines, my specialty breed is none other than the majestic bloodhound. And just like him, I can sniff out a winner from a mile away. A warning. My life isn't all glitz and glam. Every Sunday, I visit my feisty grandmother, Georgina, at the local nursing facility that time seems to have forgotten. Grandma
Poor thing.
Georgina might be pushing 90, but she's still got a mean right hook and a mouth that could make a sailor blush. It's like visiting a live-action version of Fight Club, but with more dentures flying across the room.
Why do you know that about your grandmother?
Don't ask me. Through my quest for love, I'm looking for someone who can keep up with me at the dog shows, dodge Grandma Georgina's punches like a pro, and above all, greet me with more enthusiasm than my bloodhounds during that time of the month. I know it's a tall order, Christopher, but if you're ready to dive headfirst into the wild world of Miller Lite-fueled river adventures, canine competitions, and nursing home brawls, I'm the gal you never knew you needed. Just be sure to bring your A game, and maybe a helmet for Grandma Georgina's sake.
That's disturbing.
Which one? Which part?
A lot of that. I feel like that was the equivalent of a woman just getting like a long message from a dude, and then there's just like a nasty old dick pic right there.
Yeah.
Just like, ooh, that was disturbing.
That seems pretty accurate. All right. Hi, Christopher. I'm submitting my application to be your Valentine. My name is Liger the Tiger from Zinc, Arkansas, and I'm 36 years old. My hobbies include cosplaying as a large furry tiger. Recently, I've been playing a game on Steam called Nekojishi. You should check it out sometime, especially if you like furry porn. You can always find me at the local furry conventions, as I'm a well-known erotic furry dancer with a name to live up to. I work from home as a software engineer. I love working from home because I can wear my fur set and edge to furry porn all day while making money. I have started becoming somewhat lonely these days, and somewhat lonely these days, and I'm in search of a gentle, caring partner. I hope you can be the submissive and breedable partner that I'm looking for, because this giant tiger cock is ready for that sweet ginger ass.
Noted.
And lastly, we have this one. Hi, Christopher. I'm submitting my application to be your Valentine. My name is Kelsey, and I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm 29 years old. My hobbies include competitive onion eating, crocheting sweaters for my five hairless cats, and worshiping Jesus. I'm Mormon, so sex is off limits, but I'm open to soaking, if you know what I mean.
Soaking?
Yes.
What is that?
You don't know what soaking is?
Soaking. Let me think about it. No.
Basically, it's what the Mormons do.
Is it a loophole?
Yes, it's a loophole. Basically, you insert your penis into the vagina, but you cannot add friction because that is sex. But if you leave it there, you can soak.
Oh, okay. And she's into soaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's intimate without the friction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just insertion, and then we're just locking eyes.
Yeah.
Just, we're letting our minds just wander and drift. And we're just going on a very just mental, beautiful, adventure.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Okay. Soaking. That didn't sound too bad.
Sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Shit, I'd be down to soak. All right. So, again, we have Sasha, Bertha, Bogart, Johanna, where's this one? Oh, Chloe, Tamantha, Sarah.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
That was my stomach.
Liger, the tiger,
Liger the tiger. How could I forget?
and Kelsey.
And Kelsey. Wow, I thought there were more than that. I think I know who I'm picking. There was just some connection right when you were reading through.
You already know which one it is. It's Johanna.
It's Joanna. Is it Joanna or Johanna?
I don't know. It's Johanna.
Yeah, it's Joanna.
Johanna?
I think it's Joanna.
Really?
I think that's a way to spell it.
Oh.
I could be wrong though. I guess it's up to them really. But
Yeah.
Joanna, that's my girl. I would love to go on some type of date with her and spend Valentine's Day with her this year.
Valentine's or times?
Valentine's.
Okay. Well, she is in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Tennessee.
You got the tism.
So you got a few states away.
I mean, but I can
Technically,
still get there today
That is true.
and still have time to midnight adventure. I don't know.
That's true. Blood painting. She has a blood painting of you.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So,
Doesn't
I
that
want
scare you?
that. A little bit, but when I heard that, I was thinking like bloodbending from like the last Airbender, and like that could be pretty cool. And
She loves Hobbit feet.
Hobbit feet, exactly. That's really what had me. There was something a little scary about every candidate there.
I mean, true.
And that one kind of scares me the least. Yeah, and I think she was really into like anime. I think that was the one that was really into Golem.
Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah, is she the one that I'm going love this kitty?
No,
That wasn't her.
That
well,
was Chloe.
If it doesn't work out with Joanna,
that was Chloe.
I'll see if Chloe's.
You think Chloe's gonna accept B?
She may.
Second place?
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
Damn, I didn't know you were that sought after. Okay.
I didn't know either.
All right. Well, there you have it. Christopher and Joanna. Joe Mama.
Yeah.
Now, there is something I have to reveal to you.
Okay.
These are submissions. However, though they are real submissions, there is a caveat in that these are our friends. And this friend in particular was Haley that you chose.
So you had like each of.
I had all our friends
This
submit
is all from.
applications. Yep,
Really?
I did.
No way.
I swear. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dang, can I like now know who each
yeah,
belong to?
yeah.
Dude, that
Um,
just goes to show we've got some fucked up friends. Our friends are fucked. Dude,
It's true.
we've got to find new friends.
All right, so the first one was me. Sasha, that was me.
The thing is, like, even though you tell me, I'm not even going to remember, like, oh, they said this. But I just know a lot
Yeah.
of them were just so
That was like the dumpster diving, Raid Shadow Legends, Kroger, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
Bertha, 64 from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
That was Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Bogart, Humphrey the Third. That was actually my buddy Caleb. You may have talked to him like a couple times in Discord.
Maybe.
Um,
Not even my friend. What the fuck?
yeah.
Jeez,
I said our friends.
I don't have any friends.
Sorry.
You had to get some guy I don't even know. What the fuck?
Well, to be fair, a few submissions that I had asked for didn't get turned in yet. So,
Aw,
and it's too late.
my friends hate me.
Yeah. Johanna, obviously. Haley. Who else? Oh, Chloe was Allison. That was the gon' love this pussy or kitty, whatever.
Oh, okay. That was good. That was good. Allison was probably my second choice,
Yeah.
as we stated.
Tamantha from Ohio was Matt.
Oh, okay.
Sarah from Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is JP. I don't think you've had I don't think you were able to meet him, but he went with us to the cabin.
Oh, okay.
And Liger the Tiger was Alan. And Kelsey
Sounds about right.
from Salt Lake City was Sharon.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So there you have it.
And now everyone knows I've got like five friends.
So unless you pursue our friend Haley, you are still single, unfortunately. You do well. I mean, technically, you can be each other's Valentine's Day. Valentine. You could be each other's Valentine. What's the word for it? As friends, platonically.
Platonic.
You can be her platonic Valentine. Or you can choose Sasha and be mine. You know.
Do I really have to make a choice right here?
Oh, you already made your choice. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I was going to say some things, but then it would just maybe get a little too much into the personal life. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, I think that's all I had for that segment. And
wow, I mean that was interesting. So you've been working on that for a little bit at least. You reached out and you got everyone to come up with that. That was yeah, everybody came up with some interesting stuff.
maybe if you're single next year, we'll put it out in the audience. We'll have a hardcore bachelor.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Well, if it's anything like this year's, I'm very much looking forward to it.
Amen. And that about wraps it up for the Hardcore Podcast, episode 69.
69. Yes. This has been something.
And we will see you next week for episode 70.
Episode 70. Hell yeah.
30 away from 100. That's
I know.
crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big one. Yeah, because 100 will kind of be towards
The 2-year mark.
the 2-year mark.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know, I'm already thinking, like for year 3. I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but for year 3, like, what kind of hat do I want to get? You know, because like the first year, obviously, I wore mainly like the Hufflepuff. I think I've been trying to stick to this one at least for year 2. But these are hats like that I've already had, so like I feel like I need to like get a hat
You got to
for
upgrade.
season 3, and that
Maybe-
could be a thing. Each season it's just like a new hat, but I'm like seeking out a hat for each season,
Yeah.
not just like grabbing.
It's gotta
one
be
that I already
special.
have. Yeah,
gotta be
it's gotta be
special.
special.
Maybe you should get a 10-gallon hat.
I don't think that's gonna be it, but who knows? Who knows?
You
I
never
I really don't know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, you
So
never
I gotta
know.
do some thinking. But yeah, that was fun. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, no problem.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry it wasn't real.
You had me going for a while.
Did I? Did you actually believe it?
No. What?
Are you serious? You didn't believe those were real applicants? Not even an ounce?
I know you're memeing, but fuck no.
Okay, well, what did you think? Did you
No,
think that I wrote all of those myself?
No. I thought that you plugged some shit into AI and it came up with all that. And
I mean, that
I
is
guarantee
fair.
some of those people probably plugged some shit into AI.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
I think
a lot
so.
of that just sounded so like random
Mm-hmm.
that it didn't like make any sense. Like it sounded like some like early AI shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
We've experimented enough to know.
I know.
Kind of what it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that made it funny. That made it
Well,
fun.
the one you chose is a real writer, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I picked up on that.
Yeah,
I picked up on those notes. It felt like this person like
it's like
kinda knew me.
organic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
But yeah.
Haley,
this-
you won. You didn't
Yeah.
win anything, but you won. And you are probably one of the few friends that will listen to this.
Very
So,
true.
you
Very
earned it.
true.
You earned it.
These other assholes don't listen to the podcast. So.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck 'em. Hardcore Podcast, episode 69 out.
That's what this was. Yep. Bye.
Hey, Lois.
That was terrible.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.